We have some breaking inputs coming in at this point in time as the probe widens. Raids are underway at Al-Falah companies. 9 companies linked to Al-Falah University, in fact, have been raided. That's the latest update we are getting for you. Let's straight away go across to my colleague Deepankar for more on this. Deepankar, give us more details about the raids that are currently underway at premises belonging to Al-Falah.
Well, yes, there are multiple raids that are being carried out at Al-Falah and the premises of Al-Falah and people linked, and at the premises of people linked with Al-Falah University. We are currently standing at the Al-Falah University in Faridabad, where one unit is available, where one unit is present inside the Al-Falah University, along with the Faridabad Police, who are conducting raids, who are conducting searches and seizures. They're doing a combing process. They're also doing a questioning process with people, because it has been coming out that there are approximately 9 shell companies which were being used and which had a common number and a common email through which communications were being made. And the alarming thing is that there is no physical presence or meaningful utility consumption of these 9 shell companies that were there, and there is an absence of EPFO and ESIC filings, which is also under the scanners of the ED who are present inside. They're going through the records, they're going through the computers, they are going through all the records that are available with the Al-Falah University at the Al-Falah University premises. They are also questioning people regarding the HR discrepancies that are there, because there are also no HR records over here. The salary disbursal that is there, it is also a bit screwed up, because the minimal salary that was given was in the bank account, but no other transaction was being made. Apart from that, there are other multiple facets that are being searched and that are being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate, who has been present at this very location from 5 o'clock in the morning, and at other several locations where they are conducting regular raids, and they're conducting regular seizures, and they're conducting questioning of the people who are associated with the university.
All right, Deepankar, thank you for the moment for joining us with your inputs on this story. Let's once again listen in to this chilling, in fact, video that we have got of the suicide bomber in Delhi blast, Dr. Umar Nabi.
One of the very misunderstood concept of what has been labeled as suicide bombing. It is martyrdom operations, and it is being known in Islam. There are multiple contraindications, but there are multiple arguments that have been brought against it.
Let's now go across to my guests who are live with us right now. Mr. RSN Singh, to you first. What do you make of this particular video wherein we are getting the first glimpse into the thought process of this Delhi blast bomber, suicide bomber, Dr. Umar Nabi? And what does it really tell you? He's looking so calm. He's speaking with an accent. And, perhaps just hours or maybe days after shooting this particular video, he goes and kills people in that I-20 vehicle.
A lot of people are expressing surprise as to how an educated man or a doctor, has taken up this path of, suicide jihad. Well, let me tell you, there is nothing surprising about it. Radicalization of the educated is a global phenomenon. The reality is that all these jihadis, like this doctor module that one has been exposed to now, their brain is wired in a different way. Maybe their brain is wired for profession of medicine or any other profession, but the heart is wired in a different way. So there is never, when you hear him, there has never been a conflict between his head and heart. He was very clear. He chose the calling of his heart over the calling of his profession. There is something called intelligence quotient, and there is something called ideological quotient. In all these cases, the ideological quotient is much pronounced. rather it suppresses the intelligence quotient. And I'm inclined to believe that they are these kind of elements in the Kashmir Valley. They have been very, very, influenced by the Palestinian Liberation Organization at one time, and then Hamas at one time. Now, this man, I don't know if you know that he was also dabbling into religious conversion. He was using his position in Al-Falah University to convert students. He used to have informal classes. Obviously, when your professor is taking some class, you may call it informal, but then people used to attend those classes.
Absolutely.
When he used to radicalize such people.
Right.
He also tried to radicalize his junior staff. He converted a Manipuri girl and named her, changed his original name, her original name, and named her Mariam.
Absolutely.
But what is most dangerous is that this is the first time a car has been used for suicide bombing.
Yes.
Right. This quiet in Delhi after 2014 has been shattered.
Right.
And it just shows you that how adaptive.
Right.
How adaptive are the jihadis?
Absolutely. And,
so
that is something that we all need to be extremely concerned about. Stay with us, Mr. Arasan Singh. Let's once again take a look at this video.
One of the very misunderstood concept is concept of what has been labeled as suicide bombing. It is martyrdom operations, and it is being known in Islam. There are multiple contraindications, but there are multiple arguments that have been brought against it. Martyrdom operations. When a person presumes that he is going for sure die at a particular place at a particular time, he goes against the presumption that a particular is going to die in a particular situation.
You heard that, Mr. Sushil Pandit, and then we have people, especially from Valley politicians, who are trying to suggest that troubles of Kashmir echoed right in front of the Red Fort when that blast happened. This was something that Mehbooba Mufti said. We all have heard what Mr. Farooq Abdullah had to say. And also we had people like Hussain Dalwai, a senior Congress leader, saying that actually it is injustice in Kashmir that will have consequences, and Delhi blast might be due to injustice meted out in Jammu and Kashmir. So this should be an eye-opener for all these people who are trying to blame the consequences, who are trying to give these people, these radicalized minds, a benefit of doubt.
Thank you for having me on the show. Two things. I was paying attention to the video and what this so-called doctor is saying. I can't find anything intelligible in it. I wonder how he cleared the exam to qualify for a medical seat. He can neither express himself, nor he can talk clearly. He's in a confused state. Forget consulting him as a doctor. I wouldn't even let him bandage me for a wound. This man is incompetent in even making a simple communication, which is why he was a very good candidate for anybody to fill his head with garbage and prepare him for suicide. He has wasted his life. I don't care about that, but he has taken more than a dozen along with him. That is what is telling. So there are enough idiots floating around who are willing to become fodder, and there are enough criminals waiting for these idiots to fall in their trap to be used as suicide bombers. So we need to go after those who are looking for these willing suicide bombers for their campaign, for their ideological or religious reasons. As far as Mehbooba Mufti or Hussain Dalwai or Farooq Abdullah or Rashid Alvi of the world are concerned,
Right.
irrespective of what Omar Nabi says or doesn't say, they have been actually batting for the very idea that people are willing to kill themselves in the notion that they are serving Islam,
Right.
in the notion that they are serving jihad,
Right.
because even while they belong to the so-called mainstream parties believing in Indian constitution and democracy,
Right.
they are the fifth column. They are serving the interests of jihad, wearing
Right.
the mask of moderation, wearing the mask of constitutionalism, wearing the mask of democracy.
Absolutely.
That is dangerous.
Yes, that's right. And this is something that these netas in the valley also need to, look at. They need to hear people like Umar Nabi, how badly they have been indoctrinated, what is the extent of radicalization here, the, extent of extremism that we are seeing. Let's once again, viewers, take a look at this particular video. Then I'll come back to my guests.
One of the very misunderstood concept is concept of what has been labeled as suicide bombing. It is martyrdom operations, and it is being known in Islam. There are multiple contraindications, but there are multiple arguments that have been brought against it. Martyrdom operations. When a person presumes that he is going for sure die at a particular place at a particular time, he goes against the presumption that a particular is going to die in a particular situation.
So viewers, this is the video that we are talking about. This is where we are getting to hear from Dr. Umar Nabi, and this looks like his room in Al-Falah University, and in this room we can see a jacket as well. Now this is very, very important because we have also, viewers, got a CCTV video wherein Dr. Umar Nabi can be seen roaming around in this particular CCTV video, and he's also wearing a black jacket. Is it the same jacket that we are talking about? We don't know. Of course, agencies are going to get more clarity on this one. But this is the question that many are asking right now, because if this is the case, then it is quite possible that perhaps this video was recorded just before 10th of November when Dr. Umar Nabi, carried out that particular blast in the national capital. Because this particular CCTV video is from 10th of November, and there is, we can see Dr. Umar Nabi in that black jacket, and in this video as well, we can see a black jacket wherein he recorded this particular statement. And in this confession, in fact, he's trying to justify suicide bombing, trying to justify this concept of martyrdom in the name of religion. We have some more breaking inputs coming in at this point in time following the discovery of white-collar terror module. Doctors' lockers at Jammu Government Medical College are being searched. A formal order was also issued regarding this. So probe is now intensifying. Lockers of doctors are being searched in Jammu Medical College. That's the latest update that we are getting for you. We'll be going across to my colleague Ankit, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Ankit, give us more details now. Now the lockers of doctors, other doctors as well in Jammu Medical College are being searched.
Yes, absolutely. The lockers of the doctors are being searched in the GMC and SMGS hospital. What we are getting to know is that the lockers which were issued to them have been taken back, and now the full and final verification will be done of the lockers in SMGS and GMC, which is undergoing. Right now, I have joined with me is former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. SP Vaid. Sir, we have seen a sequence of chain where white-collar terrorism has been dismantled by the Jammu and Kashmir police. It starts with the locker which was allotted to Dr. Adil. Now we have seen how these white-collar terrorists have been exposed. Your reaction, sir?
It was a very serious and deep-rooted conspiracy against India, and I think the whole terror module has been busted by J&K police with the help of ATS, UP, Haryana police, Delhi police, and other police force, central agencies, central police forces. So it is a huge conspiracy against India. And I think I have no doubt that the conspiracy was basically hatched with the direction from Pakistan ISI agency, and it has international ramifications. It has linkages with Turkey, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and even Bangladesh. And radical elements are basically, look at the way Dr. Umar has been radicalized. A rational mind, educated boy who is a doctor is like a scientist, and postgraduate doctor. He's assistant professor earning handsome salary of 4 to 5 lakh. Even then, this country has given him everything.
One video has surfaced where we have seen Dr. Umar is saying and just...
With SP Vaid, former DGP Jammu and Kashmir. With this, we will slip into a very, very short break. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.